Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I'm going to bring you another video on the public sides for tomorrow's football games. Hopefully you hit that bell icon and hopefully you're watching this in time before the games start so you can get the public sides. But before we get started, I know you guys are itching, but before we get started, just want to say we started off the week 3-0, hitting on all the Thursday games for Thanksgiving. Hopefully we can keep that same energy going for the next couple of games we have here. So without further ado, the public sides, the Eagles, the Chargers, and games that are just outside of the public sides but are public sides, Falcons and Panthers. So the Eagle is a huge public side. I'm looking to avoid that game. I know I said I did like the Eagles in that, but it might be a game that's decided by a field goal, and to get them at 2.5 will be definitely beneficial. I do like the Eagles still against that Giants team, but the Giants have been on a losing streak and they are due for a win. And then they just had that huge loss with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, this might be a good bounce back game from them. Eagles, they've been kind of hot and been kind of roasting as of late. This is a division rivalry. So, again, with these public sides, I'm going to get the Eagles because I do like the Eagles. If you're going to bet this, I say avoid it. I'm just going to avoid this game totally. But I do like the Eagles at 2.5. But since this is a huge public side for the Eagles, probably look towards the Giants with the 3.5. Just saying. But I'm avoiding this game. Next game, the Chargers is a huge public side. The Chargers. So I did say, don't sleep on Teddy Bridgewater. He can put up some points and be within 3. So I do like Denver at 3. If you're going to play this, I'm going to avoid it. Oh, hold on. What happened here? All right. Yep, we're back there. So, again, Teddy Bridgewater, don't sleep on him. This game might wiggle down. Another division rivalry game. Probably be decided by 3 points. Denver with the 3.5 is actually good money against a Chargers team, and Chargers might just be under the 3.5 mark. But again, I'm avoiding this game totally. Two different defensive rivalry games. In my honest opinion, I think these defensive rivalry matchups may be off the table with the public sides, but hey, that's just a theory. So avoiding the public sides have been beneficial to us. We've been avoiding some huge hits as of late. So I'm just going to avoid these games. Where's the Chargers? So next game on the list is the Falcons. The Falcons is facing the Jaguars. And then they said this is kind of like borderline public side. Not really, but just something to look at. The Falcons, they lost Cordell Patterson, or is it Peterson? His name. But they kind of lost him. He was kind of like the halfback, wide receiver, and quarterback. That makes sense. And that's pretty much their X factor on that team. Then the Jaguars, the Jaguars, they're just bad. New coach, new quarterback. Falcons, at least they have some stability at quarterback. Again, Matt Ryan isn't bad. He's not a bad quarterback. He's a good game manager. Just his offense is just terrible. It's not his fault. It's just the teams. The Falcons can't stop anybody. They don't have any good defense. They don't have a good running game, or they don't have a good passing game. That's mostly because he really doesn't have any good wide receivers. He has some decent wide receivers, no really good wide receivers. So factor that in. Another game I'm looking to avoid. But if I was to bet, I just probably tease whoever has the most points up, probably with all of those public sides. Probably tease whoever has the most points up. Also, you have the biggest public side is the Panthers. Well, not the biggest public side, but borderline public side. It's a little bit out of the range to be considered a public side, but still is, if that makes any sense. I did say I like Miami, but I do like Miami with the 3 points in this game against the Cam Newton. We don't know if he's fully prepared yet. He might make a couple mistakes, might throw a pick, who knows. But I did say I did like the Dolphins, and the Carolina Panthers is gearing towards that public side. So those are the public sides that was brought to us by, was it Bill Merrill? Steve Merrill, should I say, from Wager Talk. So if you want to go on Wager Talk, look at some of their information. They have good information. And again, we can avoid these games. I can. We're pretty much in a position where we're making pretty good profits now. There's no point of really taking that much risk. And the public side is one of the angles that we can look towards. I feel like we can definitely benefit towards and making some good bets. So, if you want to fade the public, because that's his whole little YouTube thing. I don't want to say little. I don't want to disrespect the guy. He's putting out pretty good information. But looking at these, especially this Eagles game, it might be a good time to take that 3.5 with the New York Giants. And the Eagles and the Giants are kind of similar, kind of within the same. I have the Eagles a few games above the Giants in the power rankings, but I can see this game boiling down to a field goal. But I'm not going to take up too much more of you guys' time. So like, subscribe, share. I got a lot of research to do tonight with these NCAA basketball games. But again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for liking the videos. I appreciate you guys for sharing. All right. In the meantime, bet wisely. Later.